Good day! Here are the top stories of the Manila Times for Wednesday, August 11, 2021. More hospitals in the National Capital Region or NCR or Metro Manila are increasing the number of beds dedicated to patients with coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 amid a surge in cases possibly driven by the more infectious Delta variant of the virus. According to the latest report from the independent Okta Research Group, Metro Manila currently has an intensive care utilization rate of 67%, meaning that nearly 7 in 10 ICU beds for COVID-19 cases are occupied. Despite a surge in the number of cases and some hospitals getting full, Health Undersecretary Leopoldo Vega Jr. said in a briefing that the country is better prepared for this surge. Russia's Gamaleya Research Institute has applied for an emergency use authorization or EUA for Sputnik Light, a single-dose vaccine, the Food and Drug Administration or FDA said on Monday night. In the president's pre-recorded talk to the people, FDA Director General Eric Domingo said the vaccine was being studied by local experts. The FDA's vaccine panel has 3 weeks to evaluate the application. In May, Russia authorized the use of Sputnik Light, a human adenoviral vector platform that requires storage of 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. The one-dose vaccine has an efficacy rate of 79.4%, according to the Russian Direct Investment Fund. Gamaleya's two-shot Sputnik 5 is 91% effective against COVID-19. Go Negosyo, led by Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship Jose Maria Joey Concepcion III, has teamed up with SM Supermalls and Robinsons Land Corporation or RLC for the vaccination of micro, small and medium enterprises or MSMES economic frontliners amid a Metro Manila-wide lockdown imposed to contain the spread of the highly infectious Delta variant of COVID-19. In a statement on Tuesday, Concepcion said, Go Negosyo and SM and Robinsons Malls recently launched close to 50 shared vaccination sites to assist and provide efficient access to vaccines to more than 300 MSMEs and their close to 170,000 employees nationwide. He noted that there was an urgency to halt the recently detected transmission of the Delta variant through an accelerated vaccination rollout. He acknowledged the support of the country's major mall chains, SM and Robinsons, to facilitate the private sector's inoculation rollout. More young people are calling the Department of Health or DOH mental health hotline because of the COVID-19 pandemic, according to psychiatrist Dr. Agnes Casino, technical consultant to the DOH Mental Health Division. Casino said calls made to the DOH 24-hour USAP mental health hotline had increased from the start of the pandemic by up to 4 times than in 2019, and most of the calls were either from those needing help or asking where they can go for consultations. Casino said during a media briefing, however, that the most alarming aspect of the calls was that more adolescents are calling the hotline wanting to consult about their mental health. Aside from younger people, more females are also calling the hotline because, according to Casino, they are more comfortable telling their feelings as opposed to males who want to keep their feelings inside. Metro Manila residents are no longer allowed to do their exercise outdoors during Enhanced Community Quarantine or ECQ. Metropolitan Manila Development Authority or MMDA Chairman Benjamin Benhur Abalos Jr. said on Monday night. Abalos said that under MMDA Resolution 2117, the ban aims to curb the steady rise in the number of COVID-19 cases, including confirmed cases of the highly transmissible and lethal Delta variant. In business, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas or BSP said renewed investor fears about the spread of new coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 strains around the world pulled net inflows of foreign direct investments or FDIs to a 1-year low in May. Inflows fell by 25.4% to $429 million in the 6th month of 2021 compared to $575 million a year earlier, according to central bank numbers released on Tuesday. The amount is the lowest since April of last year when it was $317 million. Topping sports, 3 days after the Tokyo Olympics held its opening ceremony, Heidelin Diaz captured the gold medal in women's weightlifting and ended the country's 97-year gold medal drought in the quadrennial games. That win made an impact not only to the Philippine sports but also to the Filipino boxers in the Tokyo Games who fought in the days that followed. It psyched up boxers Nesty Petesio, Carlo Paalam, and Yumir Marcial to aim for the gold as well. Petesio won a silver in the women's featherweight class, becoming the first Filipino female boxer to win an Olympic medal. Paalam also snared a silver in the men's flyweight division, the fourth silver by a Filipino boxer after Anthony Villanueva, Mansueto Velasco Jr., and Petesio. Marcial clinched the bronze in the men's middleweight class. Carmelo Anthony realized the time was finally right to join forces with his friend LeBron James. Whether James and the veteran-led Los Angeles Lakers can help Anthony win his first NBA championship remains to be seen. He and James have known each other since high school and were part of the star-studded 2003 draft class. James went first overall to the Cleveland Cavaliers out of high school, while Anthony was the third pick by the Denver Nuggets. James won a pair of championships in Miami with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, who went 4th and 5th to the Toronto Raptors and Heat respectively in 2003. He added 2 more titles with Cleveland in 2016 and LA last year. Anthony's teams, meanwhile, have gone 3-13 in playoff series. And the closest he got to a title was a trip to Western Conference Finals with Denver in 2009. Rigoberto Tiglao and father Ranhilio Aquino are the columnists on the Times front page. Tiglao talks about the puny position of the opposition. Aquino writes about a tough battle in Cagayan against COVID-19. The editorial comments on the grim report and conclusions of the 6th Assessment Report, or AR6, of the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC, that was made public on Monday. Read the full version on the opinion section on print or on its digital edition. For more news and information, read the Manila Times on print or its digital edition or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter and keep up with the Times. This is Christian Crow Maghanoy reporting.